What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rambler Garage. We're out at storage here. You guys haven't had an update here in a little bit. I think the last thing you guys saw was probably the Corsa exhaust on my Ram update. I still love it. Sounds great. I thought I'd come out here today. Spring is approaching. We got probably 2 more weeks until we can really start doing some car stuff. And I wanted to get a video out this week and show you guys what we have coming up. We have a bunch of new subscribers, and I want to show you guys what you can expect on this channel. As you saw already, probably, we have some truck content. That truck's going to get a 3 to 3.5 inch lift on some 35s eventually. Right now, I'm just kind of driving it as is. I've only had it for a little over a month, and we just got back from vacation, so it's kind of put a hiatus in a few things that I'm working on. But we're going to pick things up heavy with all of the project cars. If you guys are not aware, we have an 89 Trans Am GTA, a 66 AMC Rambler behind me. At home, I have a 2000 WS6, and off in another storage space, I have a 1983 AMC Concorde wagon. That is a mouthful, but that thing's going to be very cool. We're going to lower that thing, but it needs some very important repairs first. So let's turn around. I did get a little bit more done in storage out here. We'll show you guys kind of how it's going, and then we'll see what we have coming soon. All right, guys. So you guys have seen all the fenders and stuff hung up on the wall. I still have not run the lights here. Just because I haven't moved the Rambler yet. Why haven't I moved the Rambler yet? You have a 4th gen Ram and need brakes, let me know. I don't know how well you can see that. That's not good. I don't know where it's coming from. Another I hope it's not cracked block. It looks like it's drying up a little bit, but we had some coolant leaking, and yeah, we got to figure out where that's coming from. Have some overheating issues in this car that we need to address. I don't know if I can get this open with one hand to show those of you that are new. One hand and one knee. There is 327 mild cam, some head and head work and stuff like that. The leak is coming somewhere over here. I don't know that I can see it. Really hoping it's not the freeze plug behind the engine mount, but if it is, we'll figure it out. So the idea, I think this spring is going to be pull the heads off. I want to check the cam, make sure the lifters all look good. And yeah, that's the first thing we're going to do this in spring. It does have a Champion 3-row radiator in it, and it's still running a little warm, so that tells me we're probably getting some pressure leaked into the cooling system from a faulty head gasket. Yeah, done some testing on that. I did buy a gasket kit. 89 Trans Am GTA with the hooker exhaust. Again, I love that car. Cannot wait to drive this thing this spring. Those of you that are new, we have the Hawk 17-inch wheels just waiting to go on. But before we do that, getting into some of the stuff we have here, this is all for the GTA here. In this box, we have a BMR, and it helps to show it. BMR strut tower brace. One of the things that really helps these cars is to stiffen them up, so I'm hoping that's a good start. We might do some, I don't know, we might do some other stuff to it, and we'll see. Rear shocks. I'm doing full suspension on this thing. I'm not lowering it. I'm keeping it stock height. It will be similar to stock height and handling. Slight upgrade on the rear shocks. KYB XLG's front struts. In here, if I recall correctly, I think these are the variable rate rear springs. Come down here. I don't know when the last time fluids have been done on this thing, so what I did is I ordered up a pan with a plug in it. The stock 700 R4 pans do not have plugs in them, so you got to drop that to do the filter anyways. I have a filter over here, maybe that one, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to replace the pan while I'm at it and get one with a plug so I can do regular fluid changes rather easily. Other things, these are just strut mounts for up front. I do have all new plugs and wires that I'm going to do. Because this thing has the infamous valve seal leak. That causes some smoke on startup, which means we're probably going to have some semi-fouled plugs. I don't have any issues today, but I'm going to be in there. Might as well change those out. I'm actually going to have a friend's shop do those. His shop is called Dream Speed, so link in the description if you want to check that out. Some other, these are strut mount rubber pieces. I believe I have an oil pressure sender in there because our oil pressure is not super low, but I hear the pressure, or the switches, they tend to read low often. So I was going to switch that out along with a fuel filter right here. K&N filter because that's the only way to make real power. That's a joke. Just found a good deal on one and thought I'd throw it in there, see if I can get a little more noise out of the front of the motor. So that's kind of what we have here. I'm waiting on front springs, and I thought something else, but I can't remember. So that's it for the 89 GTA. For the 2000, we're replacing fog lights. I don't know why I'm showing you over here because it's not here, but for the 2000, we're going to replace the fog lights because we had a lens pop off. So I'll be doing a video on that to show people how to do it. This is my little Concord pile. I got a brake master cylinder, some... Those are in the wrong pile. These are Rambler parts. I'm just going to go over there. Then just some wafer blades, and I have some more brake parts. I think I have calipers and pads actually in the car out in the other storage place. So my goal is to be able to drive that thing home, where I will then do the frame repair. I think the frame is solid enough to drive slowly and get it home. Then finally, onto the Rambler stuff. We're putting adjustable air shocks in the back of this thing. I don't know how well you can tell, but it's very level right now. Like, it's the way the body lines work, it makes it look like it's squatted, and I don't like that. So instead of putting springs in the rear, I like the springs that I have in it. I'm gonna put some air shocks in it, so if I want to, I can just bring it up a little bit. If I don't want to, I'll take the air out. So it's got new Excel or KYB XLGs in the rear, but these will perform very similarly. Other things, like I had mentioned, I have the head gaskets in here and the whole top end gasket kit, so we're gonna go through that whole thing and just check on the health of this motor and this thing. This is a motor that I built now 5 years ago. It runs strong, it just has a couple little issues, so we wanna check it out. And then everything else in here, I think there's a thermostat over there, some new spark plugs, and all the rear brake stuff. This car is not set up to have rear brakes right now. It's just, the rear cylinders are the ones probably from the 60s, so they don't actually engage the drums. So we got all new drums, shoes, and all the parts we need to fix that up. So that's kind of what we have out here, guys. I do have the extra lighting. I really want to get that lighting up there, so it'll just kind of fill in the lighting. But I love the lighting in here. It makes cars look nice. Other things, if you're new, AMC 904 lockup transmission with the lockup converter. How cool. Yeah, said no one. If you need it, let me know. $20 or buy me lunch. We can talk about AMC stuff. No idea what that Mopar converter is. If you need it, you can have it or take it with this thing. I don't care. Get it out of here. I have some Corvette fuel well covers. Those are black. They're the factory ones with the one hole. So for the fuel lines, if you want those, shoot me an offer. And then the only other thing I have out here, again, those brakes for 4th gen Ram, which are actually really, really nice brakes. I just didn't put them on before I sold my truck. And a 327 2-barrel engine with a automatic converter, because they don't have manual converters. If you want this thing, $250. The thing is free. Probably spin it with my foot. Maybe not. I don't want it to tip over. But it's free. It's what you see is what you get. No carb. Maybe a carb. I might have a carb back there. You can probably have it. Let me know. I want it gone. It's in the way. Not really. I can walk by, but I don't need it because I have that 4-barrel motor back there. But that's about that. If you guys need some of these tires, these are off the Genesis. If you need them, let me know. Really ready for those Hawks to go on. I'm rambling, which is kind of what this channel's for. Rambling Garage, right? Yep. Okay. All right, guys. So that's what we have coming up here on Rambling Garage. I'm super excited to start digging into this thing. I don't know what it is about this car. I really like it. 3rd gens are weird. The 4th gen is clearly a more powerful and redefined vehicle. I don't know, but I like this thing so much. Oh, we're putting speakers in this thing too. Yeah, we'll do the sound system and make it look stock, but perform better. I miss driving this thing, and the WS6, like, that thing is just fun. I miss driving that too. So, and then the Concorde, we're gonna lower that thing. I'm not gonna try and make it fast. This is an AMC 258. It wasn't designed to be fast. I don't know what it was even designed for, because I don't think it's even that efficient either. But I think it's a solid inline 6. I don't have an inline 6 in the fleet outside of that car, so it'll be kind of cool to have something different. All this stuff is coming up. I want to thank you guys, both new and old subscribers, for kind of tuning into what we have going on. There is a lot coming. I understand this video is not very fun. It's just showing you a bunch of crap that's going to be in new videos, but I'm looking forward to it. Might also be getting another motorcycle. I'm trying to find one, an Aramaki Sportster. If you have one, know someone, let me know. I'm kind of on the fence about that, but I want to see what's out there. So if you have something you're thinking about, let me know. I'm hoping to do more videos like that. And the riding videos are kind of fun. They're a different perspective and stuff like that. So hopefully more driving videos on all these cars, just to kind of give you guys the experience of owning the cars that I own. Some of my cars that you probably don't care to own, but maybe you want to know how they drive. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and I'll see you there.